His Glory Alone 2.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about it, man?
Man, you know I'm a big KB fan. I'm a big KB fan. So it was very refreshing to me. KB is like, he's a different type of delivery for me when it comes to Christian hip hop.
That's your bag right there.
Yeah. Because one of the things that really helps me is to know the person, not just the music.
Yeah.
You know, that's why when I dig in with artists, I try to go all the way in and figure out who they are. So for me, getting to know KB has been through the music, but also in interviews that we've done, you know, and just knowing his heart and seeing him preach and seeing him, you know, do interviews and do press. And it gives you a different appreciation for his music. And so he can go there, you know, and hold it down with the best of the best.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is that I appreciate the most about him, is that he makes good music, but he's coming from a solid, genuine place that you know is on point with the Lord.
Yeah, he's a very impressive person, man. Just meeting him in person, he's just there's nothing to say about him. He's just amazing.
Yeah. But the project itself was great. You know, I was one of the folks that was sad when he left Reach. So to see him and Lecrae still doing a lot of collaboration together,
that's fire.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That is really good. Because it makes you, you know, go in your mind like people can be thicker than you think just because their relationship changes in some kind of way.
I personally didn't even know there was a problem until they said it.
Yeah.
Would have never known.
So he talks about it with the crew. He talks about why everything they broke up and everything.
Yeah, and so you know, just the features that were on there, I was really impressed by. I was surprised by a lot because, you know, you think this is KB. He kind of stand alone, but then the features, you know, really complemented, you know, the track. So I was really impressed with the whole project. I was super excited. I got to preview it early because I was prepping for an interview with KB.
Bragging about that,
Yeah. I got to preview it early, and it was really special. And I hope we still get a chance to sit down with him this year.
What'd you think, Jeremiah?
I said it was fuego. It was dope, man. I really enjoyed it. I want to go back and listen to it even more. I'm a big fan of Britt Nicole. I used to love her stuff in the late 2000s, early 2010s. So for her to collaborate with him, it was amazing. Of course, the King Jesus joint is always going off. I did like the joint. I mean, also, man, him giving a shot, giving a look to Wande and Portia was fire. That record was an incredible record. So and I don't want to be divisive, but I think I was about to say something, but I'll say it's off camera. I'll say it. But I think the album was incredible.
Wait,
I like
what?
No, I said off camera.
I know what you were going to say. You said it to me off camera last week.
Yeah.
Don't say that on.
Okay.
On Patreon.
Patreon, yeah.
Don't say it on Patreon.
But I do think we have a new leader of the new school of CHH. And I think it's him and KB and No Big Deal, in my opinion.
You think they're gonna carry it on?
Yeah, they're gonna carry it on, and it's in good hands because I feel like No Big Deal he's on the side of more of like hip hop Christian kind of, you know what I mean? And then KB's more like serious Christian rap, Christian hip hop. Like I carry the banner of Jesus Christ, and that's what I do. Yeah. And I think that's an amazing thing. And I think the reason why his cover looks like this is everything, all his albums. I feel like all his albums into one album, and that's what he's given us with this project. And I think KB he's an amazing artist, man. If you haven't had a chance to see him live, it's also dope. We saw him at the Smoke tour. We saw him at the Smoke event last year. But he was amazing there, and I just think he's dope, bro. I mean, like, I hate to brag. I feel like I'm bragging, but I feel like
no, do it. Talk your stuff.
I'm saying I just feel like we was one of the first podcasts to interview him.
Talk about it. He can't help himself.
We were one of the first.
I was gonna say
we was. We was the first. We were one of the first interviews of KB up. I remember that. It's clear as day because I'm gonna tell him a story too when we get the interview. I was like, we was looking for him, and we were walking down. And we thought it was Cannon. I was like, yo, that's him right there. Everybody was like, maybe we don't know because we didn't. It was no pictures of him. New, It was all new. And then I think he got off stage and we caught him, and we interviewed him and everything like that. So just to see his progression of, his first song with Lecrae on Rehab to now, it's been amazing. So I enjoyed the album. I thought it was dope. I think it's the best Christian hip hop album of the year so far.
Wow.
So far.
That's heavy.
So far.
Wow.
So I really like it. So, yep.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds very expensive. The music is amazing. I'm biased, but of course, Kardec drums murdered Danza. It's just the low end on his tracks is just unbelievable.
Yeah,
he plays 808s like they're like a harp.
But he's been doing it. He's been doing that since early Social Club.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
he's on your album too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm biased. I'm biased. I will admit that, but unbelievable. But you're a DJ, Jeremiah, right?
All right.
Which song do you think I like the most? Or just think, what do you think I actually like?
You're moody, so I can't name that song offhand. It's like in the middle of in the middle of the project. I can't name the song offhand, but I
Graves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me all day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I think here's the thing. This is why that matters to me. I think Christian hip hop has excelled at one specific emotion. Turn up.
Yeah.
Anthem, hype, and
stadium status,
excellent at
stadium
that.
Music.
That's just not my vibe, right?
Yeah.
I think we're not as good at the contemplative emotion or reminiscing emotion or I miss so and so emotion or there's other emotions hip hop can invoke. To me, Graves did a really, really good job of bringing me to a different emotion that I normally hear on Christian hip hop stuff. To me, Christian hip hop usually aims to just get you jumping, right? Or to like wave their finger at you. That's usually what we love.
Or now vibey too, yeah.
Yeah, so I think to me, I love when, you can hit an emotion where you're like, man, yeah, that's it. God is awesome, And I think he killed it. He killed it on that. Graves and the reprise, Britt Nicole. I just thought that the melody on that song is unbelievable. Portia and Wande, they need a joint album. I'll pitch in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll pitch in to help fund it.
Yeah.
Like it's got to happen. They're so good together, man.
Yeah, they are.
They're really good together. So it sounds really, really well done. Like he knocked it out the park. And to pair this with the book, genius.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dangerous Jesus.
I'm really proud of him, man. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, it's a good album, man. It's a good album, and I think even like with Ryan, the clip there was showing for him on GMA and Good Morning America, and him just talking about
that was crazy.
Yeah, like him talking about Dangerous Jesus and being the salt that we need to be as believers, and even breaking that thing down was good. Like even if you listen to his podcast with him and his homeboy, it's just like he's kept that. The KB we saw back in the day is the same KB, but even more. Like, of course, him learning more in life, but at the same time, it's just
advanced.
You could tell that this is him. HGA is him for real. It's not like no game. It's like I really do this, and I really rap, and then also I really bring the gospel of Jesus with me wherever I go. So,
and shout out to his fashion as well, man. He's very serious about that. And I remember he sent us like clothing back in the day, and his clothing has always been different. Like you got normal merch. We have a merch stores. Typical shirts and stuff. His stuff is always like unique in a way. And it's always been that way. So shout out to him on the fashion side as well. He did a great job. I saw y'all both react really strongly to his GMA interview. What did you guys get out of that? Like, what did you feel when he was in there?
I mean, just unashamed of the gospel.
Yeah, for real.
Very, very keen on his point. Making sure that I'm not leaving this large platform without giving you the word undeniably so that you can't contest it. Like that's how I felt when I saw that.
He sowed a seed.
Yeah.
Some plant, some water. You know what I mean? Other God gives the increase. He either plants it or he watered. And I think the boldness. I mean, the boldness.
It's bold. Very bold.
The boldness of to be in the body of Christ and to have that kind of platform and not to be quiet about it. You know what I mean? We'll a lot of times we'll talk that talk, but then when we get in front of a big platform, we kind of dumb it down.
Yeah.
You know, we want to say, thank God, and we want to thank God, but for him to just talk that Jesus talk, that kingdom talk, is just amazing.
Yeah, that's real.
It was like he used it as, it's almost like he approached it as, this might be my last time on here, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm gonna get it out.
Yeah, you're gonna get it
for sure.
Yeah.
I saw that recently with Angie Rose. Angie Rose performed at a wrestling event, and when she was done, she was out of breath, and she was just like preaching the word, like everybody in the room, just everybody, and it was just so authentic and genuine. I was like, yo, that's what you use that platform for.
For sure.
Yeah. Couple things I forgot to mention. Shout out to Bars and Beats for reminding me. S.O. murdered his verse. What was the name of that song that S.O. was on? He murdered his verse. Talk to Me Nice.
Yeah.
I was so impressed with S.O. on that. He killed that. And also, I think KB gave some game away. He was like, I've been rapping for, however many years since we met him? Or even before that he was rapping. Mm-hmm. He didn't get invited to GMA until he wrote that book. So, So, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
You got a book in you.
You got a book in you.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like something about books, man, they just open doors for
Well, I remember what Kelly told us.
Yep.
He was like, if you write a book, people believe you're an expert on what you're writing about.
Right, yeah.
So they're going to bring you in and talk to you and your expertise about what you're
you
talking
become
about.
an authority.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's basically what, if you got a book and you do it, don't hold on.
So that I thought that was really insightful for him to say and to give that out. Like, hey, you have to have something to talk about. But when you have a chance, write a book. You got a book?
I don't have a book.
Write a book. What you just talked about today here needs to be a book, and that needs to be on the shelf somewhere, because I think you'd be speaking all over the country with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your testimony is.
Yeah.
We got it. We've been talking about writing a book for years and years. So I think that it's just something about actually sitting down doing that work that gives you a credibility that says, okay, you must really do this.
You know what the equivalent to that is? Not on the same level, but it is a TED Talk.
Yeah,
if you do a TED Talk when people are talking about whatever you're mastered at, I've seen so many people do that, and they would be like out of here after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we ever did a TED Talk, that would be an incredible thing to do.
Yeah, I just think just the key to me is the book opens a lot of doors. You're right, Kelly's been telling us that the book opens the doors that an album might not. Right? It gives you access to spaces that don't care about your music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they said, they let him talk about music,
Yeah.
KB, but he was there for the book.
Yeah.
He wasn't on there to promote his album.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that just shows you, like, that gives you extra access.
Yeah.
So we got to start working on that. But yeah, again, album is really, really good. Check it out if you have not checked it out. He did a great, great job. And I think you're right. Like, he has the ability, because he stayed so focused on being the Christian rapper. Like, he has no bones about being a Christian rapper. He has a chance to lead a generation of people who will follow in his footsteps of, like, this is what I do. I don't care what y'all think. This is what I do.
Yeah.
So we need more of that.
His glory alone.
We need more of that. We need both. We need all of it.
Yeah.
We definitely need him.
Yeah, because he's like, you can hear it. Like, it's not like a hiding situation. It's like, it's like, no, this dude is, but he's good at what he's doing.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so so that's the thing, man, and it's excellent. Like, and I saw a video he showed on his IG of him going to the label, and like one of the label execs, like, we are 100% behind you, whatever you need, we got you. But like, and he's signed to like Provident, like a big label, you know what I mean? And I was like, wow. And it wasn't like, yeah, we're behind you. This lady was like, we're behind you, whatever you need. Like, she was like,
we need to find that lady, because I want to know what goes through her mind.
Yeah.
I want if you're an executive at a major label and you are, a Christian that's trying to do the work of God in these spaces, come and talk to us.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I would love to kind of pick your brain on how you're doing your work in those spaces. Yeah. Because we need your help, like, big time.
Yeah.
We definitely do.
All right. So anything else on KB? His glory alone too?
Nah, just check it
Thumbs
out.
up.
Check
Check
it
it
out.
out,
I
man.
gotta check it out. I'm excited to check it out, man.
All right. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.